Friends, welcome to Abhivakti India's Future Classroom. In today's episode of Quantitative Aptitude, we are starting a new type of episode, that is mixed bag. In mixed bag, we are taking the questions from the previous year's question papers. Today we are going to take the questions from the RBI Grade B Officers 2015 examination, which was held on 7th December 2015. So these are the questions from the recent question paper. So the first question is on the screen here, that a student was asked to measure the length and breadth of a rectangle. By mistake, he measured the length to be 20% less and the breadth 10% more. If its original area is 200 square centimeter, then the area of this measurement is. Now a student by mistake measures the length to be 20% less. Now first we will assume that let the area be 100 and the student measures the length as 20% less. So 20% less, so 20% of 100 will be 20. So 20 square meter area will, square units area will be less, so it will be 80. And he also measures the breadth as 10% more, so it will be 10% means 8. 10% of 80 is 8, so plus 8, so it becomes 88. So here the new area is 88 when the original area is 100. Now what is the original area? Original area given is 200 square centimeter. So for 200 square centimeter, what will be the new area? So here for 100 it is 88. So for 200 it will be how much? We cross multiply these two and divide by the first one because it is a direct variation. So 200 into 88 divided by 100. So these two zeros will get cancelled, and 88 into 2, that will be equal to 176 square centimeter. Friends, here also you can judge that 100 is 200 because this area is increased 2 times, so this 2 should be increased 2 times. So the new area is 176 square centimeter. Here is the question on the screen, that Mohan purchased 120 reams of paper at rupees 100 per ream and the expenditure on transport is 480. He had to pay an extra duty of 50 paise per ream and the coolie charges rupees 60. What should he charge per ream to get 40%? Now here the cost of the ream is 100 rupees per ream, so the total cost for 120 reams will be rupees 12,000. 120 into 100, and the total expenditure is that the expenditure on transport is 480 rupees. The expenditure on octroi duty, that is 50 paise per ream, that is 50 paise 0.50 multiplied by 120 because 50 paise is per ream, so that comes to 60 rupees. So 480 plus 60, and the coolie charges again, that is 60 rupees, and therefore the total expenditure will be 600 rupees. So the total expenditure, that is equal to 600 rupees, and so the total cost price of 120 rims will be 12,600 rupees. Now on this he has to gain 40%. He want 40%. So what should be the charge per rim that we have to calculate it? So first we will calculate the selling price of 120 rims, that will be equal to 140 by 100 multiplied by 12,600, that is equal to, these two zeros will get cancelled, and after multiplication you get 17,640. So this is the selling price of 120 rims. So selling price of one rim, that will be equal to 17,640 divided by 120. 0 will get cancelled. After dividing by 12, you will get it rupees 147. So the 147 rupees should be the selling price per rim to gain 40%. A travels upstream from point X to point Y in 2 hours more than the time taken by boat B to travel downstream from Y to Z point. Boat A is traveling from point X to Y and it is traveling upstream, and another boat B that is traveling from point Y to point Z and it is going downstream. Let the speed of a stream be x. The speed of B in the still water is 10 km per hour. The speed of B is given as 10 km per hour. But since it is going downstream, the speed of a stream, that is x, will get added to it. So the speed of boat downstream will be x plus 10 km per hour. And it is said that the distance between x and y is 40 km and the distance between y and z is 24 km. This distance between x and y is 40 km and the distance between y and z is 24 km. The speed of a boat in still water is equal to the speed of boat in downstream. Now here what will be the speed of boat in downstream? That is x plus 10 km per hour. So the speed in upstream of boat A, that will be also x plus 10 km. Therefore time taken by boat B, that will be equal to 24 by x plus 10, because distance is equal to speed into time. Therefore time is equal to distance upon speed, and distance is 24 km and the speed is x plus 10 km per hour, and therefore the time taken by boat B, that is equal to 24 by x plus 10. Similarly, the time taken by boat A, that is equal to 40 by x plus 10 minus x, because the boat A is going upstream and therefore the speed of stream, that is x kilometer per hour, that opposites the speed of the boat, and therefore it will be minus x. So x plus 10 minus x, here x will get cancelled, 10 ones are 10, 10 fours are 40, and time taken by boat A will be equal to 4 seconds. But initially it is said that the boat A travels upstream from point X to point Y in 2 hours more than the time taken by boat B to travel downstream from point Y to Z. It means that time taken by A, that is equal to time taken by boat B plus 2. Now you know the time taken by A, that is 4 seconds, so it will be 4 is equal to time taken by boat B plus 2. So if you take 2 to other side, it will be 4 minus 2, and you will get TB is equal to 2. So time taken by boat B is equal to 2, and therefore the speed of A upstream, that will be 10 plus x, it means 10 plus 2, that is equal to 12 kilometer per hour. It is 12 kilometer per hour. Here is the another question, that population of a particular area A of a city is 5000. It increases by 10% in the first year, decreases 20% in the second year, and in the third year the population again increases by 30%. What will be the population of area A at the end of third year? So initially the population is 5000. Now it is increased by 10%. So 10% of 5000 will be 500. So it will become 5500. In the next year, it decreases by 20%. So 20% of 5500 will be 10% will be 550, and another 10% will be 550. So it will be 1100 minus. If you subtract 1100 from 5500, you will get it 4400. And the third year it increases again by 30%. So 30% of 4400 will be 10% will be 440, another 10% will be 440, and another 10% will be 440. It means 440 into 3, that will be equal to 1320. And if you add this to the sum, you get as 5720. So the population of area A at the end of the third year will be 5720. Now friends, it's your time. Try yourself. A, B and C started a business with investment of rupees 1600, rupees 2000 and rupees 1800 respectively. After 6 months from the start of the business, A invested rupees 200 more. After 8 months from the start of the business, B and C invested additional amounts in respective ratio of 4:1. if they received an annual profit of rupees 3560, each share in the profit is rupees 1080, what the additional amount that she invested. Solve this and give the answer through comments along with the method you have used to solve it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you might have enjoyed this video. Friends, you might have enjoyed this video. Then go to thumbs up button and click. Then go to share tab and share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus and many more. And to get the updates right in your mailbox, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.